All right, we are in this thing. Shout out to the Bunker TV. The Bunker TV said good, he deserves it. I just want to point out real quick that Mr. Real Estate is currently live asking if Kevin Samuels died of natural causes. I'm like, dude, is he really finna try to build up his channel off of beating a dead horse? Like, this thing on the screen got horse hair. I'm finna show y'all. Cause I'm petty. Hold on. This thing on the screen got horse hair. But Mr. Real Estate is over there beating a dead horse. So anyway, that's really all I want to say about him. What's up, Daryl? So as far as tales for the cult, from the cult is concerned, I came across a video when she was going by the name of Gina Blue. Now, first off, I don't trust people that have several different names on social media. I don't trust it because I feel like you're hiding something. If you're constantly trying to reinvent yourself, as in change your name and all that other extra stuff, nah, I don't trust you. But let me shut up and let me let y'all hear how positive and sweet she used to be.
I say all things true. I just wanted to get on here because I was kind of meditating on where I want this channel.
What's up, Chef? What up, Kim?
To go, and my presentation in some of my videos, and I don't want to give out the wrong idea. Okay, I don't want to give off the wrong energy. I definitely don't want to give off the wrong vibes. And I feel like some of my videos that I posted can be reworded in a way that's useful and edifying without me having to use vulgar language.
What? Weren't you just on your channel saying Kevin Samuels noticed he wasn't getting a lot of views when he was talking to the men and when he was talking about cologne? So he said he just gonna start talking about black women, and then he will go viral. But look at you right here, Miss Positive without cussing. You noticed that wasn't bringing you views. So now you switch to black male bashing.
Or without me having to bash other women or other men.
Yet you're currently bashing Melanie King and Jessica X and a host of other female content creators and black men.
Now, one of the videos that I am going to redo is the videos concerning colorist people. I'll just say colorist people. We're not even going to say black men. We're not going to say light-skinned women. We're going to say colorist people. Because one thing I noticed is that...
One thing I noticed is there's about to be an ad. Let's skip this mother freaker. Hurry up and skip.
You have to love yourself, period. At the end of the day, black women who complain about this, you have to love yourself, and you cannot respond to every ignorant thing that you see.
Ma'am, you just put out this video today. I'm just gonna remind you.
Welcome back to my channel, everyone. We are up late tonight. I am your hostess with the mostest, Queen Charisma, and I wanted to go ahead and just give my thoughts on this thing I just found out. I couldn't hold it. So let me get right into it, okay? And I also want to read another one of his thoughts, his alleged thoughts, post because he has a lot of brainwashed followers who are basically saying, well, yeah, the messenger's dead, but the message, we still going to enforce the message. The message will never die, this and that. And these are his preferences, alleged preferences, speaking out, saying this. So let me go ahead and share with y'all something, okay? Because this is crazy. I mean, it's getting worse and worse.
Let me share this link, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. Let me share this link. All right, y'all. My bad. I had to go share the motherfucking link. Let's get it popping. Ain't no stopping. Come on, what we doing? What am I saying? We gotta put her back on the screen. Put her back on the screen. Put her back on the screen. Alright, cool. Let's get it.
And worse. And the saga continues. And like I said, I'm going to keep on telling y'all updates and letting y'all know what the hell happened, okay? So first, let me start with this post actually, okay? Because I think this post will actually set the tone for what I'm about to show y'all, okay? Let me share my screen.
Speaking of tones, your makeup tone does not match your neck skin tone and your chest skin tone. So instead of trying to match your makeup with your skin complexion, you could probably match it with your dirt. All right.
Jesus. Okay. So this is okay. This is crazy. Let me show you. I don't know who this is, but this person is basically coming out of nowhere, claiming, first she claimed, okay, where do I start? Jesus Christ. Okay. Now, hold on. Let me spark this real quick. Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and spark this.
That's how you know hoes don't work. That's why they have to bash a dead man. Because they don't work. Because they don't know what a random drug test is. At all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nobody know who this is, but this, in my opinion, is a clout chaser, right?
So are you.
Suddenly, you come out posting Kevin Samuels every day.
Right? Like you.
Right? So let me show you this crazy shit, right? I don't know who this person is, but she only posted her photos before. I guess this is one of his thoughts, his low down, down low. Shit could be low down too. I don't know. But allegedly, this is one of his thoughts that is now coming out and speaking against all Black women who have something to say about Kevin Samuels. So she's just basically telling Black women this, okay? Let me show you. She ain't posted nobody. It was just these 4 pictures at first, right? And this is actually from April. That's from April. This is from April. This is from April. Okay, and this is from February. So let's go to the new recent post, right? Welcome everybody. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's go to the recent posts that she has of him. I'm going to read what she said, okay? Flow along with me. First of all, her name is Melanie King. Okay? How masculine is that, right? For a woman to call herself a king. But this person obviously had personal photos of him. Lord knows what else she has. But look, this is from her camera, right? It looks like it may be, let's see. She said this, I'm in shock.
I'm in shock that she's trying to call Melanie King masculine when she looks masculine. I don't understand.
My big brother at his B-Day in March, right? Mind you, pay attention to what she called him, big brother. She said, this is my big brother. I'm going to read it.
Let me check my audio. All right, y'all. I had to check my audio.
Again, I'm in shock. This is my big brother at his B-Day in March. And she posted this 1 day ago. Wait, let me see. She posted this 3 days ago. And she called him her big brother. Now, let's go to the next post, right? Let's go to the next post that she posted of him. And him, I mean Kevin Samuels. She said, life is so fickle. 24 hours ago, I was...
Is it Mr. Real Estate Serving? Let me find out you was working at that restaurant.
Watching him go live. Is this somebody who's a brother, or does this sound more like a lover?
What the freak you mean? She can't show the man celebrating his birthday. That means she has to be his lover?
Okay. So then I said, okay, let's go to the next post. She said, his flame is out, but the fire just started. So, ladies, we got monster trolls, G.I. Jane trolls who are going around, trying to shame Black women, dark-skinned Black women, pretty much shame the women he spoke and bashed all day. his preferences have the nerve to come out and try to.
You do realize that he held his quote unquote, let you tell it, preferences of women the same standard as his so-called non-preferences. Every single woman, whether white or black, that came on his show, he held them to the same standard.
To say something to us about our opinion and what we feel about the situation. Lord. Yeah. Melanie King chick. Yeah, people are saying that they have a thing. You're right with what you're saying. Thank you, Mrs. Mahogany. Welcome. Welcome to your cards. You said that's her last name. Oh, okay. Hell is still masculine. You know, hell is still masculine.
How you gonna call her masculine and your voice is deep when you talking about it's still masculine?
Mel the King. The King, Mel the King. She don't have Mel, Melissa King or Mel King. She has Mel the King. She calling herself a king. So I still stand corrected on that.
And you're calling yourself a model when I ain't seen nothing professional.
She said Mel the King. You know? So this is another post. She said his flame is out, but the fire just started. Yeah, you're right. Because allegedly that nigga in hell.
That's what we doing. Wow.
Yeah. Allegedly that nigga in hell. So you right about that fire starting. Because only somebody who's this hateful, could get that fire started. Let's go to the next post.
How you gonna call somebody else hateful when you literally, that's all you do is sit there and hate? Hold on, let's go back. Let's get back on camera. I want to compare when you was in that cult, let you tell it. When you was in that cult, we gonna get to that. When you was in this little cult where this girl got killed, the murder of Joy Morgan, you seem to be, this is on BBC, this is a credible website. You seem to be very polite. Let's see some pictures with you in the cult. Let's see. Where is the cult picture? There it is, one of them pictures. You in the religious cult. You seem to be very polite. And I'm not talking about brother polite. Let me look how sweet you used to sound.
You cannot be emotionally unresponsible to the point where you go off at every colorist thing you see, every ignorant thing you see, every racist thing you see, because people of all shades are ignorant, whether they're black, whether they're white, whatever. People of all ethnicities, all nationalities, all races. There's people in every racial and social economic group that is ignorant. And we react to every little thing that someone says, then that proves that we're ignorant and we're just.
Okay. Does that prove that we're ignorant? Let's go over here. And see who really ignorant. Let's see. I'll go with that one.
All y'all who ain't.
Let's go with that one. We gotta skip this ad. Y'all know how it works. Skip this ad. We're gonna be right back at it. Skip this ad. We're gonna be right back at it. Come on. Skip the ad. Yeah.
You will get your karma. I'm not worried about it at all. And I'm not going to argue with you hoes at all.
Head full of weave. But talking about Melanie King didn't love herself.
And so,
you can fake eyelashes. Talking about Melanie King didn't love herself. Makeup, but Melanie King didn't love herself. Just because you alter yourself with something that's not permanent, meaning you can take the makeup off, you can take the eyelashes off, you can take the weave out. It doesn't mean that you're any less of a low self-esteem person than Melanie if she got her nose altered, something that's permanent.
That's why you don't see me on my main channel. That's why I've been on my backup channels. So make sure you follow me on my backup channels as well. Y'all not getting rid of me. So keep on trying. So that's what they do. They harass people off of YouTube, stalking me, just like they did Nosy, stalking us every fucking where we go. Just pure harassment. And a lot of y'all got your names, and it's going to be a lot more reports. It's going to be a lot more police reports on y'all bitch asses because you ain't getting away with a goddamn thing. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what occupation.
Yeah, I'll just stay tuned because I'm telling you, the next video I do on her is going to be in that cult where that girl died.
You got, you not getting away with shit. And so anyway, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of complaints being filed, a lot of jobs being called because you're not getting away with nothing.
Oh, you're gonna call people jobs. That's very mature. Because you don't agree with what they're saying on YouTube, you're gonna try to ruin their regular lives. Well, I tell you, black women try to silence you.
So that's what's been going on. They're still stalking me, still harassing me, still trying to take my bag, trying to interrupt my business, just doing spiteful shit. Everywhere they go, like I said, from the very beginning, there was no fucking reason to attack me to begin with, because I did nothing to none of you hoes. I didn't do not a damn thing to none of you hoes. Ain't none of them hoes can say that Charisma started shit, bitch, because you all started this with a fake ass smear campaign against me, saying that I worked with Nosy whole life when that wasn't fucking true. And how many people got to tell you it's not true? Where are your receipts? Okay, shut the hell up, because I'm sick and tired of this. Like, y'all don't even know.
Okay, now let's go back to positive her. Okay, let's see. Let's go.
This is foolish as the purpose.
Just notice the hypocrisy. Kevin Samuels he knew he wasn't getting views talking bad about men and talking about cologne, so he started cussing black women out. Just like you knew you wasn't getting views by being positive, so you started cussing black men and women out.
Person who's being a fool. So I'm going to take my own advice, and I just have this in my spirit, like the Lord just like, you could have said something that would have had a much more positive effect than the language that I use in some of my videos. So moving forward, if I offended anyone who may be mixed, non-black, or of a lighter complexion from my harsh words, I do sincerely apologize. I'm not a hater of any color. I'm not a hater of any other race.
Lies.
And I don't want to get emotional, but
girl, if you don't stop, you're not gonna win a Grammy. You're not gonna win a Webby. You're not gonna win an Oscar. You're not gonna win none of that. Get the freak out of here. You're not gonna get a YouTube plaque with this fake. I don't want to get emotional.
I felt like maybe some people's feelings were hurt, and I don't want you guys to look at me as like a hypocrite or
but we do. You know why? Because of this.
I'm so tired of these motherfuckers. Real talk. And so so they're stalking me everywhere, trying to strike my channels, trying to do the same thing that they did to Nosy, to me. And so a lot of my videos are on private, and a lot of my content will be moved to OnlyFans, because YouTube got an outdated 3-strike system, and these trolls have manipulated YouTube, gang together, harassing people everywhere they go, and then waiting for somebody to react to the harassment so that they could put a report in for cyberbullying and harassment. How ironic is that? They're the ones harassing and cyberbullying everybody else, but they want to file reports for cyberbullying.
I don't file reports. I want all the smoke.
And harassment. So that's exactly what they're doing to anybody that they don't like. And so
you mean how you told people to go flag Dennis Sperling? You remember that? Oh, okay.
Now let's get to Danny and the Danny lovers, the whole online cult of ugly, tragic looking hoes. You hoes should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all raggedy as hell, period. Raggedy and old as hell. Most of y'all are raggedy as hell. And you miserable and you bitter and you hate yourself, period. Okay? Because it don't make no damn sense how you're still attacking Nosy, period, and still attacking me for no fucking reason. If you don't like us, don't watch us and leave us the hell alone. Okay. How hard is it to do?
Okay, but then how hard is it for you not to make videos about Kevin Samuels if you don't like him?
So, bitch.
Oh, the rules don't apply to you. That's right. We gotta skip this ad, y'all. We gotta skip this ad. The rules don't apply for you, huh? Okay.
So anyway, they trying to bully people off the platform, trying to gang together mass report videos. Bitch, it's gonna take more than that to get me off of here. It's gonna take way more than that. So go ahead and gather together and keep on planning, bitch. Okay, so now Danny's whole entire page was dedicated to this sham investigation, debunking Nosy, and this ain't true, and look who she doxed. But nobody is saying how many people she done doxed, how many people she done harassed, how many victims she done made on this motherfucker, because you are all brainwashed. You don't think for yourself. You want to fit in somewhere so bad. You ain't no real content creator. You're not gonna make it on here. You're not a real content creator. And just how you started is exactly how you gonna end. And if you notice, a lot of them, they not doing well. They're not. Okay? I have 4 channels, bitch. Getting views here, getting views here, getting paid here, and getting paid here, bitch. All my coins are not in my main channel. I'm smarter than you. So, anyway, her whole channel dedicated to debunking Nosy.
And your whole channel dedicated to bashing a black man by the name of Kevin Samuels.
Defaming Nosy, clowning Nosy, humiliating Nosy. That's her whole channel. All to defame her character because she works with All About the Tea. And so now that she unmasked herself, I'm seeing all these Danny lovers making videos talking about it. Wait, hold up. You were just condemning Nosy for talking about unmasking the avatar, for doing her investigations, because Nosy started this shit. It's not yours. Period. It's not yours. And that's what I mean.
That hair is not yours. Period. It did not grow out of your scalp. Period. Them eyelashes are not yours.
I mean about these hoes, all they was doing, they're jealous of Nosy. Period.
And you're jealous of the Asian women who gave you their hair.
They're jealous of me. You're not creative as her. You're not creative as me, bitch.
Creative.
That's what it is. So how in the hell all you raggedy hoes gonna condemn Nosy for doing this investigation and unmasking the avatar, and these same buckethead hoes is on here?
Unmask what you really look like underneath it all, underneath the makeup and the eyelashes. We want to know. Take the weave off. We want to know.
On videos, oh, Monica revealed herself. Why do you care?
Why do you care about Kevin Samuels?
Why do you care? You big ass hypocrite.
You're a hypocrite. How are you a hypocrite? Probably about this.
Thing like that. Of course, I know it's going to be people who's going to just be ignorant and be negative anyway, because that's just what it is. But moving forward, I will practice what I preach. Okay, I'm going to practice being more effective in my speech, and I'm going to practice seeing
Can you practice being pretty? Huh? Because I need some eye candy. I know you specialize in sugar free and I'm diabetic, but please practice being pretty.
the full perspective, okay? Because what I notice, and this is for women on YouTube who most of the videos are about colorism, or all of the videos are about colorism. What I notice is when you dark-skinned women, because I see mainly dark-skinned women doing this, when you stoop down to the level of the colorist, the level of the ignorant person, the level of the Chris Browns, the level of anyone who's ignorant, when you stoop down to their level, you're just as low as them. And there's no reason for you to bash light-skinned, mixed people.
You mean how you're bashing Melanie King right now? Currently on your channel?
Why do you care? You were attacking Nosy. You were
Her whole demeanor is different. It's like it's a different person.
Condemning Nosy. You were saying how bad it was, what she was doing, and this and that. And you sit your ugly ass on this motherfucker and do the exact same thing. You hoes ain't nothing but clout chaser, liars, and a bunch of hypocrites. And I'm
the irony.
So sick and tired of just seeing your goddamn faces. I'm so tired of y'all's ridiculous. You are not real content creators. You're clout chasers. And you will never make it big on this hoe. All you hoes do is hate on the next person and get your views through clout. And
the irony.
Humiliating somebody and want to point the...
But you put Melanie King's picture up of what she looked like before her surgery. That's humiliating her.
Finger and point out everybody else and what everybody else do, bitch. We sick of you. And the real people can see right through your lying ass.
And I can see right through your weave.
Your scamming ass.
And your eye weave, aka your eyelashes.
So I'm just like, wow. Why the fuck do you care if she show her face or not? I thought you were against the whole unmasking the avatar investigations. And not only that, it turns out that Nosy was right. So now what do you have to say about your goddamn self? You made fools of yourselves. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I got all the screenshots. Y'all.
No. You should be ashamed of yourself that you went from this to this.
Non-Black people, all because there are some ignorant people in the world who hurt your feelings. That's not the way this should go. That's not showing a good example. And that is the reason people be saying that we're bitter. Okay?
Now you doing your channel to talk about Black men's preference. You sound bitter.
Okay? Because just like y'all say...
Oh my God, another ad. Oh. Dang, ain't even saying on this motherfucker. Keep putting ads on this video. At least be saying something. Shoot.
Why do some Black men have to bash dark-skinned women to...
Oh, you're saying some over here, but over here, you try to make it seem like it's all Black men. Don't believe me? All right, let's go back to our charisma playlist. You gonna learn today. What happened to nice charisma? Where'd she go? Where did Nice Charisma go? I don't think I want that one.
Y'all gonna see this shit.
I don't think I want that one. I want that one. Okay, I want that one.
Because he was clout chasing.
Okay.
Because he was clout chasing. We know he loved his photo ops. We know he wanted to say he was there. You know what I mean? By any means necessary. So this was the guy.
She was trying to show her struggle cleavage on this video.
Who was at the funeral. This is a guy who, I don't know. I just feel like he is mocking Kevin Samuels the way he died, the way everybody said he died. Now suddenly,
like you were doing when you were saying Kevin Samuels was probably saying, "Help, help, help," and you were talking about his preference, let him die. You mean mocking him like that?
You have chest pains in Oklahoma after the funeral. And then if you did have chest pains, why
you should have chest pains with all them jailhouse tattoos on your chest?
Why would you record yourself at the hospital? Like, I don't know. It's just, y'all say we clout chasing. You say we trying to get views. You say this and say that. Let's take a look at him. And I'm going to give my commentary. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, AC. Welcome, Sugar. You said my new fave. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Sugar. Good morning, Carvella. Yeah.
Like I said, stay tuned for the black girl that got killed in that cult she was in. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. That's the next video.
Yes, let's get right into this. Let me share my screen because he a clout chaser. He's a damn clout chaser, and it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
I don't trust somebody that's mad but be smiling at the same time.
So first, I want to the title of his video is "Having Chest Pains After Flying in from Oklahoma City, so my wife took me to the hospital."
That is a long title. If you don't get out of here with that mother freaker, that should have been a description. You could have just put having chest pains, and then went into details.
Having chest pains, we got to analyze this. We got to analyze this, right? The title of his video: "Having chest pains after flying in from Oklahoma City, so my wife took me to the hospital."
Imagine that's a darn book title. Like, dang. Is that the title of the book or chapter 1?
And he put it on YouTube, right? So let's go ahead and I'm going to give my fair use commentary. Again, fair use commentary.
Just like I'm doing with you.
And we are going to talk about it, Anton, because can nobody tell me that you're not a clout chaser?
Can't nobody tell me that you're not a clout chaser.
Nobody tell me that you're not a damn clout chaser. This is ridiculous. Wow. You just had to mention Oklahoma City, right? Where Kevin Samuels died, where his funeral was, right? Coming in from his funeral, now you having chest pains, right? Woo, boy. Grand Rising, Madeline. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Madeline. Lady C, good morning. Jesse, good morning. Dine Peace, good morning. Queen Cake said, Queen, can we buy that blazer from your website? You know, like Superman, Clark Kent, when he put his glasses on, he think you can't tell he's Superman. Yeah, it's similar to that. So let's go ahead and see the clout. Let's see the clout.
My chest has been tight. So I told my wife, and now Rita made me go into the hospital. Not necessarily happy about it, but it is what it is. So, what's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to laugh with me.
He crazy, yo.
It is 4 a.m. Central Time, of course. I got Fight Club going on, in which my dog Chaotic is singing a melody right now. Looking down.
Okay, what do this got to do with anything? Okay, let's go ahead and continue to play this. You know, he a clout chaser. He doing the goddamn most. Yeah, this is sad. This is sad, yo, and he ain't done yet.
What is sad is you using the Lord's name in vain and going from this to that. Let's remind the people how you used to be again.
To, you know, to basically uplift another color of women. You know what I'm saying? But we get here on YouTube and we do the exact same thing. We uplift dark-skinned women and bash light-skinned women and mixed women, and that's not cool. That's not cool. It's not.
Yet that's all you do on YouTube now.
It's not cool, it's not edifying, and it's not going to get us anywhere, because that is rooted from a place of bitterness. And I know it hurts. I know it hurts being a victim of colorism. I know it hurts when you think that you're the least desirable, but that is all perception.
But when you're on your channel now, you try to make it seem like this fact that black men don't like black women instead of perception and opinion.
You're thinking you're the least desirable. You're thinking all black men are like that. You're thinking everyone's colorist, and that in the reality is just not true. Everyone is not colorist. Everyone don't think black women are the lowest. Everyone don't think like that. So here's my message to people who stoop down just to try to prove their point. You're making yourself look ugly, and you're fitting that very description that the colorist men and the colorist women labeled you. And if you want change, you have to be the person to change.
Yeah, shout out to the 3 people watching. The Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Your own thinking. Soaking in negativity, soaking in someone's...
It is 2:30 in the morning on a Monday.
preference, soaking in someone's ignorance, meditating on negative things, meditating on small things that is not even going to help us as a whole. This is just going to keep us separated. We need to be focused on bigger things.
Your scalp and your real hair is separated from your fake hair.
Things like financial education, financial responsibility, how to buy a home, how to fix our credit, how to build our credit. These are the things.
How did you go from this to this?
This is sad as hell. This sad as hell. So let's go ahead and finish this. Yeah, this is so pitiful, man. Why do you gotta record everything? You have to vlog everything.
Why do you feel like you need to control his channel and what he uploads?
You one of those type of people that would probably vlog yourself shitting.
And you one of them type of people that vlog your saggy cleavage. If I can park a Honda Fit in between your tit, you don't need to be showing cleavage. If it's a space bar in between your tits, you don't need to be showing cleavage.
You one of them type of people who, if people didn't find that disgusting, you would probably vlog yourself shitting.
I find your titties disgusting.
See, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. The the crazy stuff that people are doing for clout.
Like you.
The crazy stuff that people doing for clout, man.
So now Kevin Samuels copyrighted massive heart attack. So can nobody else have chest pains now? Because Kevin Samuels had it. And if anybody say that they having chest pains, that means that they trying to clout chase.
So he gonna go back. He gonna show the scenes back in the hospital. I'm guessing this is him before he had to go to the hospital. I don't know. I don't know how it just flashed from the hospital scene.
Let me check my audio. I'm gonna go out and come out because if y'all been talking to me, I sure don't see it. I don't see none of these comments. Hold on. Hold on. That's weird. That's weird. The whole time I only thought I had 3 people. That's why I said I only thought I had 3 people watching because it wasn't showing on my end. Shout out to Rich Bleezy. Shout out to Dedrick, Daryl, still up in here. Philip. If y'all been saying something to Mika, man, I am so sorry. Y'all know I would never ignore y'all. It's freaking, I don't know what's going on.
To him in a hotel room playing video games. So let's go ahead and play this.
Shout out to everybody that continue to hold us down and fight for it. It's a phenomenal platform. I invite you guys to join because it is a hollering time. But like, catch it.
See, I go hard, even if I thought I had, if I thought I only had 3 people, I still go hard. Yes.
I've had an hour and a half of sleep, but I had a lot of work to get done, and plus I had to make sure that the platforms get popping.
Why are you shaking your head like he's saying something wrong?
Right here, just a little bit of petty cash for me to tip with.
There's the rollie, y'all. Wow. There is Kevin Samuels' rollie, allegedly. There is the goddamn rollie.
She want to be the next Tasha K so bad.
Make this bigger. There's the goddamn rollie right there. There is the rollie right there. Right there. I'm gonna leave that right there. There go the rollie.
Your ponytail look like a roly-poly.
There go his rollie. There goes Kevin Samuels' rollie right there.
The lies.
Allegedly.
The lies. The
Boy,
lies.
I don't care. I'm questioning everything. There go Kevin Samuels' rollie, y'all. He took that shit off that nigga hand in a casket. Allegedly. There go Kevin Samuels' rollie. There we go. There we go. So I guess this was before the funeral. So why is he clickbaiting, showing y'all hospital scenes, showing him looking weak in the hospital, saying he got chest pains? You mocking Kevin Samuels, bro. In my opinion, you are mocking Kevin Samuels. This is sad. So he's not done yet. He is not done yet. So there's a rollie. He want to show you his rollie, his credit cards, his money. He didn't show his ID. You can't really see nothing. But I mean, this is what I'm talking about. You got to be to bring people in to view it. And now we viewing it. And this don't have nothing to do with no chest pains. This don't have nothing to do. This is you vlogging yet again. All about the alleged millionaire, Anton Daniels, right? All about you. Let me take my glasses off so you know it's real, right? What is this about? Let me put it back on the screen. What is this about? Why are you clout chasing yet again? Why are you mocking Kevin Samuels' chest pains, his alleged chest pains? Now you got chest pains. Out of all symptoms to have, he has chest pains.
Maybe, just maybe, because his friend died of a heart attack, that he's more conscious and aware. If he feel it could be a psychological thing, like they do with the sugar pill. You make people think that something is going on, like the little phantom pregnancies. Look that up. He could be just paranoid about having a heart attack because that's what happened to his friend.
Right? All right. Let's go ahead and play this. Let me play this. This is disgusting.
5 in the morning, or it's about to be 5 in the morning. One of the things that I'm trying
to figure out
is, are they waiting because it's Starbucks, or are they waiting because they just genuinely need that coffee or caffeine or whatever that drink is, or is it a combination of?
They're talking about wow, like she said something so profound.
It's sad.
From a business perspective, I'm always trying to understand and learn. So I even ask people sometimes, and I don't tell you.
And if you having chest pain, sir, you say you ain't got enough sleep and you about to have some coffee, which is caffeinated, you trying to have a heart attack.
What it is that I claim from it, because you're gonna have to do your own work, right? You're gonna have the Patreon meetup in a couple days.
Okay. And another thing, I do not recommend. I don't know. You got to be real weary. Meeting.
Is it leery or weary? You tried it. So earlier it was a seasoned and desist. Y'all gotta go back and check that. Did you say you meant to say leery, right? Let's look up the word leery. Suspicious. Alright, I give you it. Weary. I give you it. Let me look it up again. I give you that. See what that means. All right. I'm thinking of the other weary. I'll give you that one. You get 1 point.
Content creators off of here, especially if you're not a content creator. And even if you are a content creator, you still have to be.
He giving me Rick Ross vibes. Boss.
Careful, right? Doing meet and greets and meet up here on Patreon. Your enemies could be on your Patreon. You talking about let's meet up here. You meeting up in person, meeting people in person, meeting your fans in person. You ain't got security. These people are crazy, yo. Listen, I'm not meeting up with no private fans unless it's motherfucking security. It's a secure event, because it's been YouTubers who got. It's been YouTubers who got in real life over these meet and greets. Nah. I'm gonna have to have security. It's gonna have to be a secure event, because I don't trust none of ya.
You do not have enough money to get security, because you don't even have enough money to get a bra that actually supports your titties without your titties looking weary or jury or whatever the freak the word I want to say. I'm suspicious of your titties. You are a young woman that ain't had no kids. Why are your mother freaking titties saggy? Saggy naggy from motherfucking Family Guy.
Some of y'all can't wait to be in my presence so you can try to harm me. I don't trust none of you. I gotta have security. Locked and loaded. Let it shoot first, ask questions later. That's how I get down. That's how I get down. That's gonna be my order to security. Shoot first and ask questions later, my nigga.
That's how you get down. Nah, your views gonna get down when you stop talking about Kevin Samuels. That's the only thing that's gonna be going down. You did. Yeah.
I don't play none of that. I don't play like that. Homie, don't play that. Homie, don't play that. Ask questions later.
Why are us black women so masculine? Homie, don't play that. What did something so matter say? There are no women in the black community.
So anyway, he's meeting people on his Patreon. He's having Patreon meet and greets. I don't know how often he's done this. I don't know if this is a new thing. I don't know if some of y'all have met him in person. Be careful doing stuff like this. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all too comfortable. You too comfortable recording yourself. You too comfortable putting yourself out there. You too comfortable showing where you at, telling people where you are, dropping your location. Some of y'all way too goddamn comfortable. Some of y'all way too uncomfortable. Just because you living in your positivity bubble don't mean...
No, like you were living in your positivity bubble over here when you were brainwashed by the cult.
We need to focus on how to survive in the workplace. What principles from the Bible can we use to survive in this world? This is things we need to focus on. Not color, not focus on...
I'm not laughing at the Bible, y'all. I'm laughing at the fact that this woman went from this about scriptures that we need to rely on to this. Let's let her keep talking.
What ignorant man said what? What ignorant woman said what? Who cares? Who cares? Focus on your life. Focus on bettering yourself and ignore people who are ignorant. The root word of ignorant is...
Where is the weave on your roots? That's all I want to know.
Ignore. Okay? So since ignorant people ignore education, they ignore common sense, we need to ignore ignorant people.
It look like your eyebrows are ignoring each other because they too far apart. Too far apart. They not on speaking terms.
And so I put about 3 of my videos on private so that I can rewatch it and take out the good from it, okay? Because I don't want to get sucked into the negativity on YouTube. It's a lot of negative people.
You mean like this?
Niggas gonna follow the rules. If you got a rollie on and they see it and it's glistening, and you sit up here on social media and somebody knock you upside your goddamn head, that's gonna be on you. You have to stay alert at all times. I don't recommend going live everywhere you go, especially in airports. It's people looking, it's people watching. You never know who's around you.
Watch how she gonna make it seem like, oh, when I made that video, I was a part of that church, and it was a bad thing. If the church was causing you to be ladylike and soft spoken and all that, what up, Charlize? Maybe you need to remember that.
Be alert at all times. All times. You never know what could happen. Emergency could break down.
Cause let's go to your page. Cause see, this is you kinda mad, right? This is you kinda mad. Let's try to look at you how you really are.
Of black men mainly, who did a whole smear campaign against me on Facebook after I left their bitch ass cult. If I wasn't scared of them niggas coming for me, I'm damn sure not scared of an anonymous bitch who's scared and intimidated by me, bitch. That's what it really is. But I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and...
The only thing I'm scared of is your forehead, for real.
Unmask this bitch for y'all, and I'm putting an end to it. So you can count on me. Like the 1st and the 15th, bitch, you could count on me.
I can't count on you because you went from this to this. I can't count on you.
A lot of people who are emotionally excited and emotionally unstable, they let everything somebody say about a dark-skinned woman, everything somebody say about coarse hair, everything somebody say, they let that get to them. And I'm not saying there's not issues on colorism. There is issues, and we know that. But when
what they call it, cognitive dissonance.
you love yourself and you treat yourself with respect, then others will treat you the same way.
Is that right?
Period. Exactly. Thank you, Shanna, for your comment. Let me read your comment because I like reading y'all comments out loud. Shanna said, I'm so glad someone taking a charge on this matter. It's scary and intimidating for
I'm gonna need you to know how to read if you say you like reading comments.
People who aspire to do. Yeah. Like, that's why this got to stop. It has to stop. It has to fucking stop. Not just for me, for you. For you. You want to be scared? You want to be a fucking content creator, but you scared of this motherfucker? Fuck her. I'm going to unmask this bitch. And I'm going to end all this fucking shit. Welcome, Pretty Girl Gang TV. She said, I feel you. Nothing's funny about that. Right. Nothing funny about that.
Charlie.
That's why I got the support. Oh, you so shocked.
No, you don't. I just showed your saggy titties. You do not have the right support in your bra, and you need more people.
Look how many people liked her post. Look how many people liking her videos. Oh my God. Yeah, bitch. I have supporters. Yeah. And this is adding to the trauma.
Your titties don't even love you. They running away from you.
So I wouldn't be surprised if I'm diagnosed with PTSD and that's going to make it worse on their asses. So we're going to see what the mental health therapists say.
Oh, Lord.
Because all this, I'm telling you, this is the reason for my outburst, because they keep
excuses
on triggering me. Keep on pressing my buttons. I cannot live freely because these bitches are stalking me every fucking where I go.
And your motherfucking hair can't live freely because you stalking it with weave everywhere you go. Your scalp want to breathe too. Your scalp want to hold up a sign talking about, I can't breathe, be protesting all through your motherfucking scalp.
That's an issue. Big facts. Thank you, McClure, for your comment. Dime Piece, welcome. Thank you so much. He said,
I hope you've been doing good, Rich, please.
Standing with you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to stop this shit. I'm going to stop this motherfucking shit. I promise.
Now let's go back to positive charisma.
So at the end of the day, if you're the one seeing color and you're insecure,
she got to be bipolar. This is a personality disorder or something, because this is a totally different person mindset, vibe, energy, everything.
Insecure about your color, other people is going to see that too. Okay, it's not about
like when you're talking about these light-skinned women, they think they're better, they're the preference. You're looking insecure, sir.
What people think of you.
How you got a lazy eyebrow? I've heard of lazy eyes, but you got a lazy eyebrow. Yeah.
Or perceive of you is what you think and perceive of yourself. Stop trying to please people. Why be mad at a black man for his preference?
Oh! Let me calm down. It's almost 3 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. Why be mad at a black man for his preference? Bitch, I know you didn't just say that. Hold on. On all these videos you talking about, hold on. You didn't try it today. You tried it today. Hold on. Hold the motherfucking tails from the motherfucking court. You gonna get it today. Because you tried it. You have it all up in the titles. His preference. Girl, you phony. And you bony. Look. Hold on. His preference. Hold on. Ooh. You was talking about OJ. I almost said OJ Simpson. You was talking about OJ. O'Shea Duke Jackson. Right? Talking about his preference. I don't know where we at. Let's see. Melanie King. Dang, where is it when you was messing with O'Shea? That was not too long. There it is. Hold on, we coming. All these damn videos about Kevin Samuels. Freak out of here. Let's see. Kevin Samuels preference. All right, look. Kevin Samuels preference, right? Try not to get no music. Y'all know how they roll. Y'all know how they roll. Look at this nice, polite woman cooking, being ladylike, being feminine. Something you cannot do. You probably try to stalk her for her hair. All right. Let's see. Talking about the preference. You just said why be mad at a man for his preference. All right, let's listen. Let's go.
About his untimely demise and the woman who spent his last living moments with him. A woman reported to be the last person with Samuels on the morning of his death has spoken out about the newfound attention she is currently receiving, noting that some people are tearing her down or tearing down her character without knowing who she really is. It says, let me pause this. You know, they be always trying to do that. It says, a woman, okay, I read that already. She captioned her Instagram story, "It's crazy how complete strangers try to hurt your character. Believe it or not, there's still good-hearted people in this cruel world."
Let's speed it
Unbelievable.
up. You talking about his preference. Calling her a jump off and all this other extra stuff. I'm just waiting for one of them roaches in your background to jump off the counter.
Kevin Samuels and his death and the legacy that he left. And in this video, I want to expose two people who I have seen going on social media and literally attacking people for having an opposing opinion.
Ma'am, you're doing that about Kevin Samuels. You're doing that about Melanie King. You're doing that about Dennis Sperling. You're doing that about O'Shea and a bunch of other people.
Of their alleged friend, boyfriend, jump off, trick, simp. And so I want to expose these two people. Anton, I think his name is Anton or Antoine Davis and
You don't know the difference between Anton and Antoine? What's the letter?
Melanie King, who is his alleged jump off. Okay, so I had exposed Melanie King in one of my videos that I did prior. Hold on, here playing. Hold on.
She's special.
Hold on, let that plane go. Hold on, let that plane go.
As if that plane is really loud enough to interrupt your broadcast, really? You're not outside.
Some bullshit, right? Let that plane go. The life.
You on the Mile High Club for real.
Of a YouTuber. All right. Let the plane go. We'll wait, okay? What's up, y'all? Make sure you hit the like button. Okay. So I had exposed, good evening, everyone. Good evening. I had exposed Melanie King in a previous video that I did, the video where I exposed Kevin Samuels as an alleged trick of Brittany Renner and the woman who he was found dead on top of, allegedly. I think her name is like Hortensia or something like that. Now, in her Instagram post, right?
Thank you, Rich.
In her Instagram post, she started posting, I guess Kevin Samuels, he had a birthday and he went to Miami with his alleged attorney, Dennis, and Dennis's, I guess, fiance, who they said that Kevin Samuels got them together. That's why he's so up his ass, right? And then Melanie King, she just revealed that she was the woman there that night with Kevin Samuels, who is in his, who was almost 60 years old. Okay. And the interesting thing about it is that Melanie King is allegedly over 40 or 40 and up, divorced with 2 kids.
And still men will pick her over you because she looks better than you. Even with all the makeup and stuff you put on, she looks better than you. And that's why you're mad.
So wouldn't she be the opposite of what he's so-called attracted to, what he considers a high-value woman? But
he's not really talking about, he never really talked about high-value women. He talked about high-value men.
Word on the streets, the manosphere.
And it wasn't like he was trying to marry her. You saying he's a hypocrite because he was hanging out with a woman that was divorced and had kids and over 40? He can't even hang out with them, or he's a hypocrite? Get the freak out of here.
Here has lifted her up because she's mixed and attractive, and they've forgotten and got amnesia about all of their whack-ass talking points, which is that women over 35 are considered leftovers, right?
Yeah, she will give them fish hook edges. I told y'all. Her edges, trying to do a little swoop. Look like a fish hook. Y'all know all I want to do is get some shrimp. Not shrimp. I want to get some shrimp and put it on there and then put that mug in the lake and have dinner for the next 2 days. Dang, she look like she's strung out. Allegedly.
Shaming single mothers who are not married or women who are divorced.
Thank you, Shirley.
And these are their talking points that they never used on this woman right here, Melanie, who is considered their preference because she's mixed with white and black. So the white is what makes her attractive, right?
Why do you care, fish hook edges? Why do you care? Didn't you say ignore people over here?
Who cares? He's not the only black man in the world. There's white men who have a preference too. There's white men. Everybody have a preference. So let's stop with the negativity, okay? Let's stop focusing on the small things, because these small problems, we make them bigger and bigger. And
like your forehead. Let's go back over here. Go back over here.
Otherwise, what is it that makes her attractive? It is the white that these black men are attracted to. The white. The mixedness of the white. That's what they value. They value whiteness. So she came up over here out of nowhere, right? Came on here divorced, crying like a crazy woman online.
Right. Her thoughts be sped up like over here when you can speed up the playback speed.
I mean, just adding extras on her face, being extra dramatic. And now she's going around using Kevin Samuels' talking points, shaming black women. She's not black, she's mixed. There is a difference. So she's going around shaming black women, just like her thought daddy, Kevin Samuels, was going around doing. And just like these other mixed and non-black people who follow Kevin Samuels and the self-hating black people who follow him are doing, shaming black women. So that's how she's making her money.
And you're making your money off of Kevin Samuels videos.
He's basically trying to become the female Kevin Samuels. And now that he's dead, she's capitalizing off of his death. She went
and so are you, sir.
Live, I don't know how many times. Someone
and so have you, sir.
Said that she was calling him after already knowing that he was dead. She was just calling him just to let the audience know that she has his direct number. She's trying to make it seem like she's close to the family. I mean, all these jump offs, all these thoughts, all these goddamn hoes are making it seem like they were close to the family. You wasn't close to nobody but Kevin Samuels.
And your eyebrows not close either.
And his penis. That's what you were close to. So now they're in their feelings because they fucked on this nigga, right? So now they want to go ahead and come out and start bashing anybody who speak up, anyone who gives their opinion that they don't agree with. They're going around bashing anyone from me, YouTubers like me, to celebrities like Vivica A. Fox, who said that it was karma that he died on top of a hoe. And that's her opinion. She's free to her opinion. And
just like black men are free to their opinion and their preference.
It's nothing y'all can do about
And it's nothing you can do about a black man not finding you attractive.
Our opinion. You just gonna have to be mad, bitch.
Mm-hmm. And that's what they feel about y'all.
So this jump off, in my opinion, she posted pictures of Kevin Samuels back in March. I guess his birthday was in March, where he had turned 58 or 57, okay? And I guess they had a double date, the attorney and his fiance, and then who's Hispanic. I guess his fiance is Hispanic. His attorney is mixed, a mixed black man who's Hispanic with the Hispanic fiance.
Why does the race matter? Positive Charisma said the race doesn't matter.
I admit, I was watching these women at first, thinking like, okay, they sticking up for dark-skinned women or whatnot, but I really had to sit and think about it and think about.
Did you use this filter so you can make it look like you light skin? Let me find out you had some self-hate.
About it and think about it and really kind of meditate with God on this. And basically the message I got from God,
like Tommy Sotomayor say, Rich, skeet and skedaddle.
Through the Holy Spirit was, that's a form of colorism in itself. That's a form of colorism in itself. We can't just protect dark-skinned women as Black people.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We have to protect all shades of women.
I said it all the time with Paris Milan. I can't stand her. She always talking about, she always uplifting dark-skinned Black women and mad at light-skinned Black women. But you're doing the same thing being racist. Reverse racism. Like, get the freak out of here.
My mom is light-skinned. I have aunts and uncles that are light-complected. My family, I have people in my family mixed and interracially married, okay? And I have ignorant people in my family too, who don't think we should marry outside our race. So it's all about what you feel about yourself, your self-love, and it's okay to uplift other women, but stop putting a color on the women you uplift, because that in itself is colorist. You defending just dark-skinned women, that's colorist.
But you're only just defending dark-skinned women now over here.
I promise I'm gonna stop this shit. Welcome, DC. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah. Now name an incident where I did what they did. They can't even prove in a court of law that I'm harassing them, because all the shit that they did was unprovoked. Now, not one of the motherfuckers who was a part of the smear campaign can say that I harassed them, harassed their families, contacted them at all, left a comment. None of that shit. They ain't got shit on me. They ain't got shit on me. Because any video that I did, like I said, was in reaction to what you did, and I got proof of that. And all of my emotions, me being an emotional wreck, that's the reason I'm going to seek mental health. So all this is going to turn out and
seek some edges as well.
Work in my fucking favor. Do you get that? It's going to work in my favor.
A Black woman to cuss you out and quote a scripture or quote something religious in a minute. That's crazy.
Watch me work.
I really do want to watch you work. I want to see a tax return. I want to see some type of pay stub.
Yeah. Yep. You said it will get better. Doing all you need to do. Remember to take those deep breaths. Yes, girl. And this too shall pass. Thank you so much, because I do be forgetting to breathe sometimes, okay? I really believe I have anxiety. That's why I cannot wait to go to this mental health therapist, because I really do think I have PTSD. And what they're doing is triggering it each and every time. And then they try to make y'all pay attention to me after they trigger me. So they want you to see me in the state where I'm mad, where I'm upset, where I'm cussing. But that's after they didn't trigger me behind the scenes. Now you know to the
extent. All your videos be starting off with you cussing. You ain't got worked up.
Like I said in my last video, of the harassment. It's not just on social media, bitch. These motherfuckers tried to find me in real life. These motherfuckers tried to find me in real life.
I can't wait for part 3. When we talk about that girl that got murdered and that cult she was in. We not gonna let you forget that.
And then he got his preference, Melanie King, who is a mixed woman, got white up in her. And a fair complexion. And so he went on a double date, allegedly, with them in Miami to celebrate his birthday. And so she never posted these pictures before. She never posted these videos before. In fact, in one of her Instagram posts, she has said that Kevin Samuels told her to never.
She had said, but you talking about somebody else ain't gonna make it big on YouTube. She had said is already past tense. You don't need to put had in front of it.
Her to never expose their relationship, to not make it public. So as soon as he died, she made their so-called relationship public, right?
And you bony bastard. Look at them bones. A dog would love you for a chew toy. Because you were talking about chew earlier. Chew instead of you. I'm watching chew.
One post, she gonna say, oh, rest in peace to my big brother, right? And it's not word from word. I'm just paraphrasing. And then in another post, she said, oh, yeah, well, actually, you know, we were more than just friends. He was more than just a brother. Basically admitted that they were fucking, right? Because if it was a relationship, it would have been publicized. But the fact is that you were not his type. You were not considered a high value woman because he didn't want to publicize your ass, no matter how mixed you are, how light skinned you are, how much you look down on black women wearing makeup, tattoos, or whatever. Fuck shit. He taught you while y'all was fucking, and he indoctrinated you and brainwashed your old ass. Whatever you talking about.
Since when is 40 old? 40 is not old.
We don't want to hear it. You're not black. You can't talk to black women.
She calling Melanie King old.
You can't speak to us about a goddamn thing.
You look older than Melanie King.
So she just made her YouTube channel back in 2021. Now she has already over 100,000 followers because she has been sucking the dick of Kevin Samuels online, cyber sucking his dick. And
cyber sucking. Wow, that's a new one.
All these self-hating black dusty fat men in the manosphere are lifting her up and putting her on a pedestal like they do in the black community because they hate themselves.
I told you it is pedestal, not pedestal. A stall is something that you go into in a restaurant, at a restroom, in a public place. All right? A stall is something you do when you don't want something to happen. You stall it. Pedestal, sir. Pedestal.
Right? And they think that by doing that, they make black women look a certain way or try to feel a certain way. But the truth is, nobody feel any type of way because those mixed people.
Nobody makes you get on here smoking weed and cussing. You make yourself as a black woman look like the stereotypical black woman.
Always have some confusion where they can't fit in the white community or the black community. We been here, we black, we know what we are. A lot of mixed people use blackness to their advantage. They don't even call themselves black growing up. I'm mixed. When it's their advantage, when it's time for profit, when it's time to use our black asses, suddenly they're black. Suddenly they call themselves black. They identify as black. Bullshit. Bullshit. My experience and your experience as a mixed woman, two different things. You use your whiteness to your advantage. And that's what she's doing in this black community with self-hating black fools of males who are lifting her up and trying to put her on a pedestal because she's talking down and shaming black women and using Kevin Samuels' points to do it, regurgitating every fucking thing he said. She's one of them indoctrinated hoes as well who was fucking and sucking on this nigga while he was indoctrinating her dumb ass.
Crow's feet forehead, just like spiritual whistleblower. Hold on, y'all. We gotta skip this. We gotta skip this ad. Y'all know how I go.
Now she in her feelings going around attacking anyone with an opposing opinion, just like
you're doing. Anybody that supports Kevin Samuels, you're attacking them.
His alleged boyfriend, Anton Davis. And I'm going to show you this shameful, disrespectful, pitiful video of a man crying over another man with a penis named Kevin Samuels. I mean, literally, tears falling out of his fucking eyes. This is the most shameful shit.
This is stuff that I hate to act like black men can't have feelings. You are part of the problem to make people think that black men are all mean and don't have emotions and that they don't have empathy or they can't feel. You're part of that problem when you make fun of them when they do show emotion.
I've seen in a while. So I want to go ahead and show you how these men were in love with their daddy, Kevin Samuels. Some of these men, I feel, had sexual relations with Kevin Samuels on the low.
Here we go.
Now, if he's one of them, I don't know. But what other grown man cry about another grown man who's not their family member? Who's not their...
Okay, so they can't have a best friend? A homeboy that they care about? That means they're gay? Get the freak out of here.
Daddy, who's not any man in their family, uncle.
How you gonna tell a black man who he can feel for, who he can cry for?
Brother, cousin, what grown ass motherfucking man get on YouTube after a grown 60-some-year-old man, about 60-some-year-old old ass black man passes away? What grown ass man get on YouTube and start literally crying? I tell you what it is, a clout motherfucking chaser. So since you want a clout chase, we're going to go ahead and commentate on your pitiful ass.
Commentate.
So let's go ahead and share the video. This shit is pitiful.
Now she's talking about the dude that had the chest pains again. Like, she just... I can't.
Don't let it make you. Make the money, don't let it make you. You pimping these niggas online, huh? Yeah, you pimping these dumbasses online. Okay. So let's see how much she made today. It looks like she
pocket watches. I can't stand pocket watches.
Talk about that. Talk about how he didn't want to publicize y'all so-called relationship. Jump off. So give me a second. Because these are those type...
Hold on. Let me just speed past this. Okay, we're gonna end it on this.
You defending just light-skinned women. That's colorist. Don't stoop down to stupid people's level. Okay? Don't stoop down to stupid people's level because that makes you stupid. And it makes you look stupid. And it makes you fit right into the label that they say about us. That we're bitter, that we're angry, and all this other stuff. Because it's coming from a place of a reaction. It's not coming from a place of love. We need to love each other. What happened to us in our personal lives, we need to grow from it and not take that out on
We will grow from it when your hair grows.
Everybody. Not every black man want a light-skinned woman. Not every black man want a mixed woman. Not every...
That's not what you're saying now.
dark-skinned girl experienced colorism. Not every dark-skinned girl hate herself. Not every dark-skinned girl grew up not loving her skin. And we need to stop labeling everybody under one category, because it all stems back from your own personal experience. And that's what you're taking out when you see ignorance, something triggers you, and you want to do a video about it. Let's stop giving life to things that bring us death. Let's stop. So I swear to God, anybody come in my vicinity, they will no longer be here on earth. No longer be here on earth. I'm not playing with a fucking soul, bitch. I'm not playing with a soul. I see any motherfucking body, bitch. It's self-defense. Fuck with me if you want to, bitch.
That's already premeditated.
Be having them RIP spray painted shirts.
You mean like RIP, like the girl that died in that cult that you was in? Like that?
Too obsessed. Too obsessed. Right. Obsessed. This is beyond obsessed. Beyond obsession. Beyond stalking. Beyond harassing. These bitches are really motherfucking stalkers. They're obsessed with me. Obsessed. You don't pay attention. You don't stalk nobody that you don't like. What motherfucker would sit here and spend hours editing videos, spend hours downloading videos, spend hours taking screenshots and looking back at old videos and doing all that shit to somebody they don't like when you ain't even.
You're doing that with Kevin Samuels.
In the end.
Welcome back.
She's literally doing that.
Join the channel to help you.
She's literally doing that with Kevin Samuels. Man, do they not hear themselves when they talk? This is crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
You don't define me. You don't fucking know me, bitch. No one knows you, but I'm going to unmask you, and then we're going to know who you are. And we'll see if Kogang was right about who this bitch is. Yeah, we're going to find out, ho. So you keep thinking it's a game if you want to. I'm not saying nothing. I'm doing this day by day, because this is a marathon, not a race. And I got to keep telling myself, this is not a race. This is a fucking marathon, bitch. So go ahead and get y'all instant gratification. I'm doing this for a long time. I like shit that lasts long. Uh-huh.
And black men like long hair. That's why you was having the weave in on this right here.
Stop giving life to unnecessary things. Let's stop giving life to negativity. If you don't talk about it so much, it will.
Yeah, fall is a season, like the season and desist earlier. She was talking to that other girl.
Will die.
Season and desist.
Nobody, people with common sense are not worried about that. People have other things on their plate.
Right, she need to be hugging herself every day. This is Tales from the Cult, Daryl.
Man. And number one thing people are worried about and depressed about is finances. So let's stop putting a color on this, because if we want to do that, in every race, there's a dark-skinned person and a light-skinned person. In every race, they experience.
I mean, I ain't never really seen a dark-skinned white person.
It's colorism. This is not just a black thing.
I mean, Rachel Dolezal, but she tanned.
So we got to be mindful of all women who go through this. We know our history. We know we get it. We know we get it. What are we going to do about it now? Are we still going to harp on light skin, dark skin, straight hair, coarse hair, natural hair, or a weave? Let people live, okay? And I admit I got sucked up in that. And I had to unsubscribe from a lot of channels who are supposedly pro-black, but pro-black doesn't mean anti-other races. It doesn't mean anti other colors. It doesn't mean anti other textures of hair. That's something deep rooted in yourself that you need to correct and you need to fix. My name is Gina Blue, and I
There she go, going by another name.
say all things true. Again, if I offended anyone,
I guess that personality is named Gina Blue.
with my videos, because it wasn't coming from a place of love, it more was coming from a place of ignorance. And it's better ways to speak rather than putting down someone else. So I apologize if I offended anyone. That's not my goal. I don't want to be perceived that way. And moving forward, I'm going to ignore the ignorance and focus on love and focus on bettering ourselves, because the devil is working. The devil is working in a lot of.
So the devil is working. That means he's going to have a good tax return in 2023.
These channels, they don't have God in their life. They don't have God in their life. They don't have Christ in their life. They don't have love in their life. And I'm not saying you have to be a Christian or you have to believe in Jesus to know what I'm talking about, but I'm saying if we took the time and believed in God, if we took the time, and even if you don't, if you even take common sense principles from the Bible and apply them to your everyday life, we would see less negativity, less bitterness, less.
You mean less of this?
Yeah. Oh, believe me, I'm chosen to do this, and it will be done. Thank you so much, Cindy, for signing the petition. Make sure you guys sign the petition, change.org petition right under this video. We got to get rid of this bitch and her hate group following immediately before you be next, bitch. I don't want nobody being victimized.
She said immediately.
How I have been on this motherfucker. Not everybody's strong like me, because I've been through this before with a cult. Okay, so this ain't nothing new to me. And the first time it happened with that cult, I wanted to commit suicide. But I didn't. I became stronger, and I didn't even have enough money to seek therapy. So I had to just get over it. This time around, I'm not getting over a motherfucking thing. It ends fucking today, like I said. It ends now.
What up, D?
It ends with me. It ends with me, because I'll be damned if y'all do this to another fucking person, male or female, bitch. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. You know, we have to start being aware of this type of behavior. It's nothing cute, entertaining, inspiring, or edifying about this type of fucking behavior. All it's doing is teaching the wrong people, the right people, to do the wrong thing, bitch. It's not just grown-ups watching YouTube. This motherfucker needs to be off of YouTube, period. And that is my...
How you gonna control who's on YouTube and who's not on YouTube? That's the type of stuff I be talking about with black women.
Fucking go. And I'm not gonna stop until I get this bitch off this motherfucker. And then I'm gonna expose who she is.
So you gonna get her off to where she can't respond. Then you gonna bring her back on there via your videos talking about her. They want to control the narrative. Black women run their mouth. They not running nothing. They don't run a bath. Be taking whole baths, washing their pussy from the sink instead of soaking in the tub. They swear they run something. I'm getting you off. I'm gonna sign a change petition. Ain't got no change in her pocket. But I'm gonna do a change petition. Cause I don't like what you said. We need to get you, nigga, freedom of speech.
I put that on God, bitch. I'm not playing with nobody.
Look how disrespectful she is, cussing and using God's name in the same sentence.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's exactly why these bitches getting sued, bitch. We gonna see what you gotta say in court, ho. Because I would love to see your evidence. I want to see all the evidence you got against me, because I ain't harassed you. I ain't did shit illegal. You ain't got receipts on a motherfucking thing, bitch. You ain't got shit on shit. You ain't got shit on shit. So I already won. Yeah, God got me. That's exactly why I'm still alive and breathing right now.
Because God is merciful and He has grace. Or He probably already turned you over to a reprobate mind.
So make sure you guys go ahead and sign the petition. This is the link. The link is also under this video.
Maybe if you had a link or an Eckerd sausage or something with vitamin D, you wouldn't be so cranky.
As well as file an ic3.gov report. Make sure you write down your reference number on the ic3.gov report.
They'll write down all that, but won't write down information on the job application.
Or print out the paperwork so that you can save it, because they don't send you no
print out some edges. Do that.
Confirmation after that.
You can probably get a 3D printer and get you some edges.
That's just it. Once you file your IC3 report, give it a little time, maybe a week or two, and then follow.
Half these hoes can't even count to 3 talking about IC3.
Follow up with your local SBI department. Okay?
Seriously. Because you don't like what somebody's saying on YouTube, you bother the FBI. There are bigger fish to fry.
In your state. So you may have to contact your local police department to get the FBI's number to your local area. That's how you follow up with your ic3.gov report. You give them the reference number and you tell them, get an update on your case, on your complaint. So if you have been a victim of this person or anybody involved, anybody in this person's hate group cult, then make sure you report everybody who has harassed you, everybody who has cyber stalked you. Start making a paper trail like I did. As soon as this shit happened last year, I started making a paper trail.
Exactly.
I got so many reports on her. The harassment is documented. I made paper trails. I came on YouTube and
they're gonna laugh you right out of the office. All the stuff they got going on in the world. I made a paper trail about this YouTuber that made a video about me. Even though it's a public platform and it's called fair use, and I put stuff out for the public's opinion, but then I get mad if they have an opinion that differs from mine. So I've gathered all of this information. Can you guys take her channel down? Because I don't like what she's saying. Get the freak out of here.
Oh, this is why I'm speaking now. It's going to be documented. It's going to be documented.
Even though I think I can cuss people out and put all of their personal information up on, no, I don't want people to do it to me. When they do it to me, I go to the FBI.
Because it will help somebody in the future if they ever have to come across these people.
Speaking of my eyebrows are very far from my eyes.
So make sure you sign the petition. Read it first. Okay, read the petition first. If you agree with it, if you down and want to support not just me, but this is for future.
Oh, it's for the rapper?
Victims, potential victims. I'm not thinking about myself. I'm thinking about the future. I don't want this happening to anybody else. Anybody else. So if I have to be the sacrificial lamb, I'll be that. To end this shit, I'll be that. So make sure y'all sign that petition, okay? Sign the petition, sign the petition, sign the petition. All right, because this has gotten out of hand. The only thing left is for somebody to get hurt.
Oh, or killed, like the girl in the cult that you was in right here. Oh, that's the next video. My bad. I'm sorry.
That's the only other thing. Somebody going to get hurt. So before it even gets to that point, I'm doing everything that I can. Mental health class, therapy, talk. Listen, I'm doing everything I can so I don't turn into somebody I'm not. Because I'm not letting no bitch ruin my future just because they backgrounds all fucked up and criminal records.
You turned into this from this.
Less anger, less resentment, and less hatred. All right? And if you don't see that, it's because something's in you filled with hate. It's something in you filled with resentment. It's something in you that you haven't healed, a hurt that you haven't healed, a wound you haven't healed, and something
she got enough weed
that you keep harping on from an experience, and you get triggered. You get triggered when you see certain things, like non-Black women with braids. You get triggered when you
got triggered by Melanie King's locks.
See Black men dating white women or marrying white women. Let's
ignore. You got triggered when you saw Dennis Sperling's fiance.
Ignore the ignorance. Let people do them, and let's focus on actually bettering ourselves, and especially as Black people.
How are we gonna come together as Black people and your eyebrows can't even come together? Huh?
People. Okay.
You look like you got fetal alcohol syndrome. Look at it. I'm seeing space. Like the solar system between your teeth at the bottom.
Let's focus on togetherness, because that's something we haven't tried.
Talking about people said when you was a kid, the kids said you got a white people nose. Where? That is a nigga nose if I ain't never seen one.
If we could stop looking at natural hair versus...
I saw a pit bull with a nose like that the other day.
Weaves. Who cares? Who cares? Are you paying those people's bills?
Then why are you mad at Melanie King talking about she put in fake locks in her head?
Let's be smarter, and let's not be the label that society put on us, okay? So my videos moving forward, it is to help every woman, and even men who watch my channel. This is to help all of us, man, because we all go through something. And to focus on the little things, it's not cool. It's not cool. So I just needed to say that because it's all on they fucking shit. No, you ain't ruining my future, bitch. But yours will be ruined. You gonna take money out your own household. Like you took money out your pocket to buy that police report. You took money out your pocket to buy that police footage. Bitch, you better come out the pocket for a lawyer, ho. And I'm gonna see you in court, ho. Your identity will be revealed. I hope you know that. With a lawsuit, Google has to give up your information, bitch. Your identity will be revealed, and I cannot wait for the day I fucking expose you. Because I'm going to break the fucking internet, bitch. I'm going to break YouTube with that one. Wait on it. Yes.
So y'all just wait on this video that's coming next. The murder of Joy Morgan. And that thing on your screen was a part of the people that did it. Right here. It's conniving, scheming thing right here by the name of Tales from the Cult. That's her. Stay tuned.